Have you ever wondered who the angel was that put fire on the altar? Let's find out. We are in Revelation chapter 8, verses 3 to 5. And this is where John, the beloved disciple, was seeing these things during his vision. And he saw an angel coming, and he had a golden censer. In other words, a censer is like a little container or a bowl that you would burn incense in. And so this angel came up to the altar, which was in front of the throne of God, and he took some of the incense, the prayers of the saints, and he put it into the censer. And then he took the fire from the altar, because the altar represents God's presence. So this angel took fire from God's presence, and he put it in the censer, and he hurled it to the earth. And when he hurled it to the earth, there was a sound, the voice of thunder, lightning, and an earthquake. So there are two things that I want to look at. The first is the censer itself, because this is what the angel is using to put the fire on the altar. A censer is a bowl or a container that you burn incense in. But interestingly, in the Old Testament, they were usually suspended by chains from a hook so that the smoke would go upwards. And this is exactly what we see here in Revelation 8-4, where the smoke ascended up before God out of the angel's censer. Now the prayers of the saints are likened unto incense. Why? Because just as incense creates a sweet-smelling savor before God, so also your prayers, when they are prayed in faith, ascend up before God as a sweet-smelling savor. But this angel didn't just take the prayers of the saints, he took the fire from the altar. The altar was made of brass, and it was an altar of sacrifice, and it represented the presence of God. So the prayers of the saints mixed with the presence of God was put into the censer and then cast to the earth. Who was this angel? Well, this is not stated here in Revelation 8, but there are two possibilities. This could have been either Michael or Gabriel. Michael is the archangel whose name means he who is like God. Gabriel is the messenger of God, whose name means God is my strength. But either way, this angel was hurling fire to the earth. The prayers of the saints, when they are mixed with the power of God, will always produce results. The moment that you combine the prayers of God's people with the presence of God, it's going to cause results. It's going to cause a demonstration of the power of God. Notice the results of this. There was thunder, lightning, and an earthquake. That's what happened when the prayers of the saints are released with the power of God. Friend, if you've been praying and you haven't seen the answer yet, don't give up. Keep holding on to God. Keep praying until you see the answer, because the prayers of the righteous avail much. And when they are joined with the power of God, they will bring forth results. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this little mini message. I pray that you are having a wonderful day in the Lord, and remember, God loves you, and so do I. Until next time, walk good.